Welcome to the 2019 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the 18th 1A stage contest featuring our reigning champions, St. Peter's Senior High School, Apam Senior High School, and Drobo Senior High School. Let's meet the contestants. St. Peter's Senior High School. St. Peter's Senior High School is represented by
Obey Michael. Finn Yeron.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
You are blessed, mightily, and highly favored.
All right. That response was in stereo. All right, you are reigning champions. We have to show you the due respect. So you've had the benefit of studying and working with champions.
Yes.
What did the seniors tell you?
They made us understand that they are the defending champions. This is a whole new year, a whole new ball game, a whole new set of players. And there's no guarantee that anyone will.
Great words of wisdom. So this contest, what shall we expect from you?
Simply a manifestation of God's glory.
All right. I wish you well. Drobo Senior High School. Drobo Apam Senior High School is represented by
Nsmq, final year.
Boatin Kofi Isaac, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
Highly favored.
You are fine?
Yeah.
Great. So you are coming from the prelims.
Yes.
What happened there?
Okay, at the prelims, we met Akwamumai Senior High School and Ghana Senior High School, Tamale. And in fact, we emerged second. But since we were part of the high scoring losing schools, we were able to make it here.
Okay, that's good. Another thing I would like to know a little bit more about your school, if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, Drobo Senior High School is a mixed school located at the Brong Ahafo region at a town called Drobo in the Jamai South municipality. In fact, our motto is Descendo et Laborando Vivimus, which means we live by learning and working.
All right. That's very nice. This contest, what are we to expect from you?
The winner should win. The winner should win.
The winner should win?
Yes.
Hey, wow. Okay, best wishes.
Thank you.
Apam Senior High School. Apam Senior High School is represented by
Mensa Joseph Junior, final year.
Yatini Ukangibo, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, ma'am.
How are you?
You are fine.
You are doing well.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just chatting with you a little bit. You are coming from prelims.
Yes.
What happened there?
At prelims, we met some other schools, but by God's grace, we were able to.
Yeah, I like that spirit. It doesn't matter, right? Uh-huh. Okay. But I found out that you two, you are football enthusiasts. Black Stars are playing today.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think will happen? Some of us, we need some assurances.
Ghana Obama means win, and like it's a must. So.
Okay, all right. Now let's talk about our own contest here. What should we expect from you?
The best.
The best.
Yes.
All right. I wish you well.
Thank you, ma'am.
We've met the contestants, and we've been made to understand that the win belongs to the winner. Before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service with support from GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, GCB Bank, Vimto, Academic City College, Adansi Travels, Kenya Airways, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, GTP, FH Arkin University of Applied Sciences, and Intervarsity. Our media partners are Joy News, Joy FM, My Joy Online, and YFM. Yes, it's a prime time production. My name is Elsie Kaufman, and I'm honored to be your quiz mistress. Thank you. Contestants, as always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. The questions are simple and direct. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect or not forthcoming, it fetches a penalty, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All of the questions, all of them, without exception, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'll be starting with you, Apam, but I have one of those questions where I go round. It's actually a single question to all 3 schools. I go round and gather correct answers, right? Each one different from the next. Okay, so this is the question to all 3 schools. Name one, only one, of the 4 mechanisms that cause allele frequencies to change. First choice, Apam. Yes, Yati.
Migration.
Migration. Drobo. Yes, Isaac. You're right. St. Peter's.
Gene flow.
I'm not accepting that.
Genetic drift.
All right. So I didn't accept the gene flow because it's another way of expressing migration. Okay, so it's either migration, gene flow, or gene migration. It's the same thing. The other one is mutation. That's the one no one mentioned. Or selection or natural selection. That's another one. And then the last one is the genetic drift. See, someone else had already said migration, so gene flow was no longer acceptable. Next set, 10 seconds. Apam, what assumption does the kinetic molecular theory make about movement of gaseous atoms within its confined volume? Yati.
They move in all directions. That's they move linearly. They move linearly in all directions, and that the collision between them is perfectly inelastic. That's
Two. Gaseous molecules move randomly. In straight lines, you got that one. In all directions, you got that one at various speeds. Drobo, according to the kinetic molecular theory, the sizes of gaseous molecules are negligible compared to the average distance between them. Which property of gases is best explained by this postulate? Gideon.
Which property?
Gideon.
Madam, is best explained by the ideal gas. Thus, pressure applied to an ideal gas tend to decrease the volume, keeping the temperature constant.
Okay, I'll give you one. Yes, if you apply pressure, you will decrease the volume. But the simplest way to have expressed this is that gases are highly compressible, right? You can compress them. All right. St. Peter's, how does the kinetic molecular theory describe the collision between two gaseous molecules? Fanny.
Okay, so it states that the collisions are perfectly elastic, so there's no loss of energy. So in general, the total energy within the confinement is conserved.
2 out of 3. Yes, the collisions are elastic, but it's because the two molecules behave like hard spheres, right? So they behave like two hard spheres so that when they collide, the collision is elastic. Next set, 30 seconds, but I have a preamble to all schools. A resistor network is made up of a 25-ohm resistor in series with a parallel combination of a 40-ohm and a 10-ohm resistor. Did you get your preamble? Again. A resistor network is made up of a 25-ohm resistor in series with a parallel combination of a 40-ohm and a 10-ohm resistor. So now, Apam, find the potential difference across the 25-ohm resistor when the potential difference across the network is 66 volts. Junior.
50 volts.
You're right. Drobo. Find the potential difference across the 40-ohm resistor when the potential difference across the network is 66 volts. Isaac.
30 volts.
That's incorrect. Yes, Fanny?
16 volts.
Yes. Your major question with the same preamble. Find the current in the 10-ohm resistor when the potential difference across the network is 66 volts. Is that hand up, Michael? Go ahead.
13 amperes.
That's incorrect. Yes, Junior?
50 amperes.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 1.6 amperes. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Suppose for some function f of x plus 2 is equal to 2x plus 3. Evaluate. The preamble again. Suppose for some function f of x plus 2, f of the expression x plus 2, is equal to 2x plus 3. Evaluate. Apam, f of negative 2. Yati.
Negative 5.
You're right. F of 2. Yes, Isaac.
3.
Yes. F of 5. Fanny.
9.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Distinguish between a plant cell and a fungal cell with respect to the following. Distinguish between a plant cell and a fungal cell with respect to the following. Number of nuclei per cell. Yes, Yati.
In the plant cell, the number of nuclei per cell is 1, and that of a fungal cell is not 1, but it can be many. It varies.
Yes. With the same preamble, Drobo, reserve food material. Isaac.
Madam, the reserve food material for plants is starch, and that of fungi is glycogen.
You're right. With the same preamble, cell wall material. Yes, Michael.
The cell wall of plant cells is made of cellulose, and that of fungi cells is made of chitin.
Yes. Apam, 30 seconds. Calculate the mass of BaSO4 that will be precipitated when 100 centimeter cubed of 0.250 mole per decimeter cubed lithium tetraoxosulfate 6 solution are mixed with 200 centimeter cubed of 0.100 mole per decimeter cube solution of barium trioxonitrate 5. Atomic mass for barium is 137. For sulfur is 32.0. For oxygen is 16.0. Junior.
Okay. So, madam, the mass is 2.10 grams.
That's incorrect. Which of you, please? Femi.
The mass is 4.66 grams.
Yes. Drobo. Calculate the mass of AgBr to be precipitated if 100 centimeter cubed of 0.230 mole per decimeter cube solution of NaBr are added to 150 centimeter cubed of 0.100 mole per decimeter cubed of AgNO3 solution. Atomic mass for Ag is 108. For Br, it's 80.0. Yes, Fanny.
2.82 grams.
Yes. Your major question. Calculate the mass of CaCO3 expected to be precipitated if 200 centimeter cubed of 0.130 mole per decimeter cube solution of Na2CO3 are added to 200 centimeter cubed of 0.120 mole per decimeter cubed calcium chloride solution. Atomic mass for calcium is 40.0. For oxygen is 16.0. Is 16.0. Fanny.
2.40 grams.
You are right. Thirty seconds. The magnetic susceptibility of iron ammonium alum, which is paramagnetic at room temperature, is 6.6 times 10 raised to the power -4 at 20 degrees Celsius. Find the Curie constant for iron ammonium alum. Junior.
1.9 times 10 raised to the power -1 Kelvin.
You are right. Drobo. Sodium is also paramagnetic with a magnetic susceptibility of 7.2 times 10 raised to the power -6 at 20 degrees Celsius. Find the Curie constant for sodium. Isaac.
1.3 times 10 raised to the power -6 Kelvin.
That's incorrect. Yes, Junior.
Madam, 2.1 times 10 raised to the power negative 3 Kelvin.
Yes. The magnetic susceptibility of aluminium, another paramagnetic metal, is 2.2 times 10 raised to the power negative 5 at 20 degrees Celsius. Find the Curie constant for aluminium. Fanny.
6.4 times 10 power minus 3 Kelvin.
You're right. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds with a short preamble. Preamble to all schools. Rationalize the denominator. Rationalize the denominator. Apam. 3 over the expression square root of 5 minus square root of 2. Junior.
Square root of 5 plus square root of 2.
You're right. Drobo. With the same preamble, 5 over the expression square root of 15 plus square root of 10. Is that hand up? Gideon, go ahead.
Square root of 15 minus square root of 10.
Yes. Last question with the same preamble. 6 over the expression square root of 13 minus square root of 7. Fanny.
Square root of 13 plus square root of 7.
You are right. And that's the end of the first round.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
At the end of the first round, Drobo Senior High School has 13 points. Apam Senior High School has 20 points. St. Peter's Senior High School has 20 points. Very well done, gentlemen. Very, very well done. Well done. Round 2. Round 2 is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Apam? Thank you. Yours, Drobo. Thank you. And yours, St. Peter's. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly, first attempt, 3 points. Second attempt, 2 points. Third attempt, 1 point. But if you attempt to answer a question and you are unable to do so, you provide the wrong answer or you don't provide an answer at all, you lose a precious point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds maximum to present an answer. For questions that have no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes to all 3 schools. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. Find the surface gravity on a body of radius 5.0 times 10 raised to the power 5 meters and escape velocity 2.0 times 10 raised to the power 3 meters per second. Which of you, please? Fanny.
4.0 meters.
That's
Per
incorrect.
second.
One attempt. Too late. The right answer is 4.0 meters per second squared. Not 4.0 meters, no. Next one. The coefficient of linear expansion of brass is 2.0 times 10 raised to the power negative 5 per Kelvin. Find the fractional change in volume of a cube of brass of side 40 centimeters when its temperature changes from 300 Kelvin to 300 and... Go ahead. Yes, Junior.
Madam, the fractional change in volume is 3.0 times 10 raised to the power negative 3.
Yes. How did you know? The temperature went from 300 Kelvin to 350 Kelvin. Anyway, next one. Two waves, each of amplitude A, propagating in a medium have a phase difference of pi/2 at a point in the medium. What is the amplitude of the resultant disturbance at the point? Which of you? Fanny?
A√2 meter.
Yes. Okay, I'll let it go. Next set, 30 seconds. Solve the equation. Sine of x is equal to square root of 3/2. Yes, Junior.
Okay. Madam, the value of x is pi/3 radians, or 60 degrees.
No. I continue reading. In the interval 90 degrees less than x less than 180 degrees. Yes, Fanny?
X equals 120 degrees.
You are right. Next one. Find the coordinates of the image of the point A, and the coordinates are 2, -3, after reflection in the x-axis. Yes, Fanny?
2, 3.
Yes. Next one. For what values of k will the equation kx² plus 4x minus k is equal to 0 have real roots? Yes, Michael.
When k is equal to plus or minus 2.
That's incorrect. Junior.
The values of k are plus. The values of k are. The value of k is 2. The value of k is 2.
No.
I got plus.
All real values of k. All real values of k. That's the answer. Next set, 10 seconds each. Name the pigment that gives brown. Yes.
Fucoxanthin.
Yes. Next one. Name the elements whose ions are necessary in the chemical events of muscle contraction. Which of you? Yes, Yati.
Mg2 plus and Yeah, Mg2 plus, Ca2 plus, and K plus.
No. I asked for elements, calcium and magnesium. Next one. Name the specific is emphasized, the specific part of the alimentary canal where protein digestion is accomplished. Yes, Yati.
The small intestine.
That's
the ileum. That's the ileum.
Yes. Ileum. Remember, you have one attempt. One attempt. Last set of questions. Last set of questions. I have a preamble for the first and second questions. Preamble for the first and second questions. This is the preamble. A steel cylinder contains 8.00 grams of argon gas, 16.0 grams of oxygen gas, and 22.0 grams of CO2 at a total pressure of 150 kilopascal. Atomic mass for argon is 40.0. For oxygen, actually the molecular mass for oxygen, O2, is 32.0. And the molar mass for CO2 is 44.0. Please, do you have the preamble? Again. A steel cylinder contains 8.00 grams of argon gas, 16.0 grams of oxygen gas, and 22.0 grams of CO2 at a total pressure of 150 kilopascal. Atomic mass for argon is 40.0. Molecular mass for oxygen, O2, is 32.0, and molar mass for CO2 is 44.0. So this preamble is for the first two questions. The first question, 30 seconds. Calculate the volume of the gas at 27 degrees Celsius, and the gas constant R is equal to 8.31 joule per mole Kelvin. Which of you? Fanny.
4.99 decimeter cube.
That's incorrect. Did you ring? Yes. Junior.
Madam, 18.6 decimeter cube.
No. The right answer is 19.9 decimeter cubed. Next one, 30 seconds, with the same preamble. Calculate the combined partial pressure of oxygen and CO2. Fanny.
Okay, so it's 125 kilopascals.
Yes. Last question for the round. 10 seconds. The solubility products of copper 2 hydroxide and iron 2 hydroxide are 2.6 times 10 raised to the power negative 19 and 8.0 times 10 raised to the power negative 16 respectively. If sodium hydroxide solution is added to a mixture of copper 2 plus and Fe2 plus ions, which hydroxide will precipitate first and why? Yes, Yate.
The one that will precipitate very quickly is the Cu, that's the copper 2 hydroxide. This will be because it has a low KSP. So therefore, this permits it to precipitate out of the solution very, very quickly.
Yes. That's the end of the second round.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your...
At the end of the second round, Drobo Senior High School has 13 points. Apam Senior High School has 21 points. St. Peter's Senior High School has 33 points. We are at the top of round 3. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance Nsmq Star. The Nsmq Star is an award that is given to a school, any school, that earns a perfect score of 10 points in the round. The award is worth 600 Ghana cedis to each member of the team. That is 3 students and a teacher, making a total of 2,400 Ghana cedis to the team. Worth doing well for, right? Good. So the problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 3 minutes to present an answer from your school. As I have mentioned, the problem of the day is worth 10 points. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. A solid brick in the form of a cuboid has base x centimeters by 2x centimeters and height h centimeters. The total surface area is 300 centimeters squared. A. Find an expression for the height h in terms of x. B. Find an expression for the volume V in centimeter cubed in terms of x. C. Find the maximum possible volume. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Don't write anything else. Where is your school name? Thank you.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding.
Ready. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards as you have them here. Thank you. Thank you. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem from mathematics. So we know a solid brick is in the form of a cuboid, and we have been given the dimensions as x centimeters by 2 centimeters at the base, and then a height h centimeters. And we've been given the total surface area as 300 centimeters squared. The first part was for contestants to find an expression for the height h in terms of x. All right, so you need to visualize this box so that you know what all the sides are so that you can calculate the area, right? If you do that, you will get a surface area to be equal to twice the expression 2xh plus xh plus 2x squared. And this is equal to 300 because that's what we were given. If we simplify this, we will get 3xh is equal to 150 minus 2x squared, and we can rewrite this as h is equal to 50 over x minus 2x over 3. 3 points up to this point. Next, contestants were to find an expression for the volume V in centimeter cubes in terms of x. The volume, once again, by looking at what the cuboid looks like, you can get a volume out of this. So the volume is twice x squared h. But we know what h is from the previous question, the a. So we will substitute the value we got for h here. We'll get 2x squared multiplied by 50 over x minus 2x over 3. And we can simplify this to 100x minus 4x cubed over 3. 2 points. C. We are to find the maximum possible volume. All right. To find the maximum possible volume, we need to now start looking at some calculus, some differentiation. If we differentiate what we had, the expression we have for the volume, we'll have dv dx, and this is going to be equal to 100 minus 4x squared, and this is going to be equal to 0. Now, if we actually want to find the value of x, we will need to solve this. So 100 minus 4x squared is equal to 0. If we solve for x, we will get x squared is equal to 25, and so x has to be 5. You know the negative answer, the negative version of the answer is not tenable because it's a physical structure with dimensions. So x is equal to 5. So if we are going to have any maximum volume, it will correspond to when the value of x is 5. Knowing this, we will need to check, because you can't take things for granted. You need to check whether it's truly a maximum, because sometimes when you have this differential as a maximum, you may find out that it's actually a minimum. So it's either a maximum or a minimum. To confirm and be sure 100%, we need to take the second differential and check to see the value. So if we take the second differential, we have d squared v dx squared is equal to negative 8x. If we substitute 5 into this, we will get a negative value. So this is less than 0. So based on all the math we know, when the second derivative is less than 0, then we have a maximum. When it's greater than 0, then we have a minimum, right? We've learned all this. And so in this particular case, we have confirmed and we are happy that we actually have a maximum. All right, so now we know the maximum occurs when x is 5. So to get the maximum value of the volume, we substitute 5 into our equation for the volume. So this gives us 100 multiplied by 5 minus 4 multiplied by 125 over 3. And this is 500 minus 500 over 3. This is 1,000 over 3. So the maximum volume is 1,000 over 3 centimeter cubed, or we can write this as a mixed fraction, 333 1/3 centimeter cubed. If we go through all these steps, we get 5 more points to add to the 5 points for A and B, making a total of 10 points. This was the suggested solution from the consultants. Contestants. Drobo. Trouble right from the beginning. That is not how to calculate for the total surface area, and so A is not right. When you go to B, you have a right relation for the volume. You do. Your problem is because A was wrong, when you substituted, everything became wrong. I can only offer you 1 point for the right volume. And so you have 1 point out of 10. The rest, not useful. St. Peter's. St. Peter's, you were able to calculate for the total surface area. You were able to do that, so that's 3 points for you. That's A. The second part, you were able to get a relation between the V and then the parameters we are aware of, the X and the H, right? You were able to do that part. That's 2 points. When it got to the C, I don't know what happened. You did take a derivative, and then suddenly you decided that you wanted to solve that one for the value of X. It didn't make any sense. But anyway, so you went ahead to solve and had 0 as the maximum X, which is impossible. It cannot be. I mean, just visualize the problem, right? You have a cuboid with a volume, a finite surface area, and anyway, let me not delve into it. But because of this issue of just looking there for your X, nothing else you did was useful. So you have 5 out of 10. 5 points. Apam. You were able to get the first part A. You have 3 points for that. The second part you had right as well, 2 points. Then it got to the C. I don't know what. For you, you decided to take the second differential. You did. And you had the right differential. But that's where you decided to look for your X. That is only confirmation of whether it's maximum or minimum, right? So by looking for your X from there, you also had X has to be 0, which is physically not right. All right. For taking that second differential, you have 1 extra point. But the rest, no. That's not how to go about this problem. So you have 6 points, 6 points. I was convinced we were going to get a star at this contest. Unfortunately, no. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. You may pick up your notepads. round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect or there's no answer forthcoming, there's that penalty point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm starting with you this time, Drobo. Your statement. The systematic name of the salt, PbCl2, is lead dichloride. Isaac?
It's true.
No. The systematic name is lead-2 chloride. St. Peter's. The systematic name of the complex compound, K3, Fe, in brackets Cn subscript 6, is potassium hexacyanoferrate 3. Yes?
True.
You are right. A more systematic name of the thiosulfate ion, S2O3 2-, is trioxothiosulfate 6 ion. Yati?
False.
No. That's a true statement. Drobo, the function y is equal to 5 multiplied by tangent of x is a continuous function. Isaac?
It's true.
No, that's a false statement. The function y is equal to 3 multiplied by cosecant of x is a continuous function. Michael?
True.
No, that's a false statement. The function y is equal to 2 multiplied by sine of x is a continuous function. Yes, Junior?
True.
Yes. In flowering plants, fertilization occurs at the time of seed germination. Isaac?
It's false.
Yes. In flowering plants, fertilization occurs at the time of formation of bud. Michael?
False.
Yes. In flowering plants, fertilization occurs at the time of formation of pollen grains. Junior?
False.
Yes. A satellite remains stationary in a parking orbit. Isaac?
It's false.
Yes. A parking orbit has a parabolic shape. Michael?
False.
Yes. A parking orbit is temporary. Junior?
False.
No. That's a true statement. Heating a solution of N-ethyl methanamide with a base will yield ethylamine as one of the products. Isaac?
True.
Yes. Reaction of ethanamide with lithium aluminum hydride will give ethylamine. Michael?
True.
Yes. Hydrolysis of methyl benzoate will yield phenol and methanoic acid. They intersect at exactly 1 point. Michael?
False.
Yes. In a triangle, there is at most one right angle. Junior?
True.
Yes. Sneezing is an example of conditioned reflex. Isaac?
It's true.
No. Yawning is an example of conditioned reflex. Michael?
False.
Yes. Salivation at the smell of food is a conditioned reflex. Yati?
True.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last set. The speed of a simple harmonic oscillator is greatest at its equilibrium position. Gideon?
It's true.
Yes. The displacement of a simple harmonic oscillator from its equilibrium position is always opposite in direction to its velocity. Michael?
True.
No. That's a false statement. Last statement. The velocity of a simple harmonic oscillator is always in the same direction as its acceleration. Yati.
False.
You're right. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Drobo Senior High School has 21 points. Apam Senior High School has 37 points. St. Peter's Senior High School has 48 points. Round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. For an opportunity to solve the riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell? Thank you. Yours, Drobo. Thank you. And yours, St. Peter's. When you ring, your answer must be ready. I won't wait for you. Best wishes, everyone. There are 4 riddles. First one. I am so well known, my name is used to describe the lack of imagination or foresight. I am a defect of vision. Yes, which of you? Michael?
Myopia.
You're right. They solved the riddle. They solved the riddle on the second clue, 4 points. Next one. I am a graph. I am a travel graph. Yes, Yati?
The velocity time graph.
No. My gradient indicates speed of travel. Yes, Michael?
A distance time graph.
Yes. They solved the riddle on the third clue. 3 points. Next one. I was first isolated and named by 2 French scientists. My content in the ocean surface layer is directly related to the color at the sea surface. Apart from my functional role in photosynthesis, I act as protective factor against excessive UV radiation. Yes, Fanny?
Melanin.
No. Isaac?
Phytoplankton.
Oh, no. For you. Against excessive UV radiation, protecting algal tissues from oxidative stress. My molecules are arranged in and around photosystems that are embedded in the thylakoid membranes of chloroplasts. I am remarkably similar in structure to hemoglobin. Who am I? Yes, Yati.
Chlorophyll.
You are right. I read all the clues. 3 points. Last one. I am almost always in use when some type of quantitative analysis is being undertaken. Ideally, I should be manufactured with Pyrex glass, but sometimes I'm not. I have 2 openings. Yes, Fanny?
Burette.
No. I continue. Sometimes I have a uniform shape, but often I carry a pot belly. Yes, Isaac?
Pipette.
You are right. They solved the riddle on the 4th clue, 3 points. That's the end of the 5th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Drobo Senior High School has 24 points. Apam Senior High School has 40 points. St. Peter's Senior High School has 55 points. Drobo Senior High School, thank you for being here. I have to say goodbye at this point. All the best to you. Apam Senior High School, Junior. Junior. Thank you for being here. And thank you for giving us such a good contest. You did very, very well. Junior, you did very well. Best wishes to you. St. Peter's, congratulations on winning the contest. Well done, and I look forward to seeing you at the quarterfinals. Best wishes. Viewers, thank you very much for joining us for this contest. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service with support from GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, GCB Bank, Vimto, Academic City College, Adansi Travels, Kenya Airways, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, GTP, FH Akan University of Applied Sciences, and InterVarsity. Our media partners are Joy News, Joy FM, My Joy Online, and YFM. As you know, yes. Viewers, thank you very much for joining us for this contest. We are still at the 1A stage of competition. Please plan to be with us next time when we bring you Keta Senior High Technical School, Edinaman Senior High School, and Bekwai SDA Senior High School. We are grateful for your continued patronage. See you next time. Bye.
Hello. Here's innovation from GOIL that takes you further. New GOIL Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and GOIL has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New GOIL Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. GOIL. Good energy.
You're most welcome to a new era of banking at GCB Bank, where there are no long queues at the bank. Because you can enjoy swift access to your account anywhere, anytime with GCB e-banking solutions. Experience a world where you have financial convenience from a bank with integrity. A world where you can focus on your business and trust us to provide you with limitless business banking solutions that will take you to new heights. When you need a loan, sooner is better than later. So we give it to you in 24 hours to make sure the experience is memorable. Whatever you need, sir, we have an exceptional team of diverse professionals ready to serve you with a smile. Trust us with your money. We are bigger, better, safe, and ready to take you places beyond banking.
GCB Bank, your
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential.
Central University, we are not just giving theoretical knowledge, but also real-life practical immersion. Our projects and research are targeted at solving real-life problems within our built and a natural environment. My name is Che Joseph Bafo, an architecture student. The faculty and facilities available to us make us industry ready. The projects I'm working on recently won an award when my colleagues and I visited the Netherlands. Central University makes you industry ready.